Well, there's probably quite a bit of wind. Is there too much wind?
I'm seriously about to copycat.
Topic of today is scamming. Yes, this has been a highly requested video actually. Unfortunately, it's about trust. For me, the best way to cop a knife or get one at all is to get it in real life. Unfortunately, the problem with getting something in real life is that you gotta meet someone in real life that wants to do a deal with you, which is really, really hard to do. I've only done like 1 to 2 deals in real life anyways, so this is mainly gonna be focused on how not to get scammed online. Son of a hamster wheel. I'm gonna go to the fish. We're gonna start with Jersey Devil first and foremost. Jersey Devil, for those that do not know, is the premier forum for balisongs specifically. Why only balisongs? I can't answer that question. The point is that Jersey Devil is very, very, very reputable. And that's because they have rules in place to avoid you getting scammed. But the most important part of Jersey Devil, at least for me, is references. So on Jersey Devil, when you make an account, you have a reference list. And so every trade you do, the guy that you're in the trade with will go to your page and comment and say exactly what happened with that trade. Most of the time it's good, some of the times though, it's not. A lot of the times when I do trades on other platforms, such as Facebook or Instagram, I will ask for people's Jersey Devil account. Oh, sorry bro, I don't have a JD account. What is JD? Never heard of it. Red flag. So if you don't have a Jersey Devil account, and you want to get into knives, you need to go on Jersey Devil and set up an account. I don't even do that many trades on Jersey Devil anymore, but I use my references and my reps from that website to do a lot of transactions. Besides Jersey Devil, there's like Facebook and there's Reddit, but more and more I've seen things going towards Instagram. Hella sketchy. Why is Instagram sketch? Because you can make an account super easy. So most of the scamming that I hear about happens on Instagram. Although, that's not the case for me. Personally, the most I've been scammed is through Reddit. Sorry guys. I talk a lot of shit on Reddit and I probably shouldn't. I do like Reddit. But I've been scammed twice on Reddit now. It's hard to describe. Reddit tries to regulate so much that it almost increases the amount of scamming that goes on. If you're not part of the Facebook Balisong group by now, you need to figure out how to get in it. If you message me on Instagram, I will help you get into it. It's a very reputable group. There's a lot, the mods are very, very good. Everyone keeps track of everyone, so there's minimal scamming on it. So first and foremost, we have references. The second thing is you have to be smart when you're buying a knife. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. The only method I use to buy a knife is via PayPal. The reason why I use PayPal is because 1, I know it. 2, it's safe. Venmo doesn't offer any protection when you send money to people, from what I understand. Now there's 2 types of PayPal. There's friends and family, and there's goods and services. Goods and services makes you add a 3% fee, or at least it takes 3% out of the top of the amount of money that is sent. So what the sellers do to compensate for that is if you want your money to be protected via goods and services, you have to add a 3% fee on top. I'm not a big fan of goods and services. I've used it before, and if people buying my knives want to use it because they're sketchy or whatever, I let them. Some people won't though. A lot of people will tell you, I only want friends and family. Friends and family means that if I send you money, there's no protection because you're either my friend or family. The seller gets the money automatically, but there is no protection for the buyer in the transaction. You gotta have a reputation, because if you have that, you can just friends and family and there's no questions asked and it's a lot faster. A lot of scammers though are gonna sit there and be like, hey, dude, do you mind effing it? So you have to have a reputation. It's that simple. I think Instagram is one of the best ways to buy, sell, and trade knives, but it is also one of the most dangerous. That being said, there are a number of Instagram groups that have popped up trying to bring legitimacy to Instagram, which I do, by the way, agree with. Flipaholics, link is right there. They're legit. They keep, it's kind of like a running ledger of who's legit on Instagram and who isn't, because unfortunately when people do get scammed, they make a post about it, and so we can collectively as a community kind of keep watch out so no one else does get scammed. Coffee break. So much better. How do you tell if a scammer is a scammer? Well, there's a few red flags. There's no picture, there's nothing on there, it looks like a brand new, you know, account. We all can tell that. Another red flag is inconsistent communication. If they take a long time to reply, if they're spotty, you know, if you're asking them about the knife. One of the biggest red flags to me, however, is if they will not give me what I want. I know that kind of sounds selfish, but think about it this way. Let's say a guy wants to sell me a 42. Pretty good price. All right, I'm down, dude. And I get busy too. I don't reply that fast either, but if I'm like, yo, I need to see a picture of the latch. Hey, I need to see a picture of the million on the inside to see if there's, you know, fuck-ups, if it's a clone or not. Hey, what kind of this? What kind of that? Do you have box? Do you have papers? Can I see pictures of any of that stuff? He should be providing that to you. That's his job, basically, is to give you that kind of stuff. And if he doesn't, fuck that shit. It's your money, and you're assuming most of the risk as the buyer. Same goes for selling, though. Just had to show this chick all of my footage on how to check for scammers. She was nice, though. They're letting me film in here, which is kind of sick. Anyways, one of the things you have to watch for when selling knives is buyers being sketchy too, though. So if buyers are inconsistent, if they don't have a lot of rep, if they don't understand PayPal, you know, those are all red flags. At the end of the day, you have to be okay with taking the risk, because it is risk. You have to pay to play in this market, and it is what it is. And if you do get scammed, please make it known that you're getting scammed. That way other people don't get scammed. Basically, you want to look at the people you're dealing with, and you want to ask them, you know, okay, dude, if you have a reputation, who have you fucked with before? Then you hit those guys up and you ask them around, you know, you ask them, they talk, and you can get an idea of the person that you're going to basically do a trust trade with, because that's at the end of the day what it is. Like, basically, would I fall off a tree stump and would he catch me? Because that's really what it is. And I don't like dealing with people that I don't think would do that for me. It's kind of a weird way to think, but that's how I view it, at least. At the end of the day, it's nothing but risk. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been scammed, or any other tips that you guys have to kind of, you know, avoid scammers, or, you know, other red flags that I didn't mention. And if you're watching this video later on, look down in the comments and see like what else other people have added, because, you know, it's really important to raise awareness about this issue. I haven't been able to talk all day, but I love you guys. Please make sure to roast me in the comments as well, and I will see you guys probably, I might see you guys tomorrow. We'll see. Peace. Is this one?